No one eats soup
More than me. Take a couple of them for tonight.
Hi guys!
Hello.
Welcome!
Hi. We're in person.
We are Peepsels. We are discussing the predictions for the next episode of Doctor Who.
Yes. Do you know what the next title is, right?
I never do.
Just kidding. It's called Survivors of the Flux.
He's the one with the brain.
Yeah, so we're gonna get some thoughts in. First of all, Kate Stewart.
Unit.
Hello.
They were gone.
That was
for a while.
Kate Stewart. They were gone for like almost the whole era since the Capaldi era.
Since the dawn of time. Where
Wow.
the f*** did they go?
I think we're gonna find this origin in this episode for sure.
Well, they gave a lot of scattered info. There was
Yeah.
just a quick little quip of the Ood.
Yeah.
Spaghetti Man. I don't know what
Spaghetti.
what's he doing.
What is he
He's
doing?
there with his orb, and then he is gone.
Yeah.
And there was also the serpent
Serpent Dean, I think his name is.
Serpent Dean. I don't think that's his name.
I don't think that. The Deviant Serpent, I think it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's
so the
Serpent Dean.
the officer that Instant V Vinder answers to.
Yeah.
Who I still think plays a role in the Ravagers. As his coat looks very similar to that of Swarm, yeah. So I don't know what's going on with that. Again, the Flux could be the tying of times, right? Like there are different time periods where things are tied together, brought together, as we saw in the previous episode. What could that mean, though? Obviously, we're going to get some answers to the Timeless Child, or hopefully just a little scratch off the surface there, a little bit of the stone coming down, so we can kind of uncover what those answers might be, as
Yes.
Jodie has, of course, been turned into a weeping angel.
Yes.
What do you think of the Ood? Why Spaghetti Man?
Why the Ood? I think Oods are like servants. They are obviously hired by somebody. I think because of the Flux, I think Unit is on some sort of scattered dimension or planet or whatever, or sort of weird time period, and Kate Stewart's obviously there. And then I think the Ood is there because the Unit deals with alien matter technically and all that jazz. They've been doing it since 1970 or even before that, 1966, I think. So since a long time. So Unit's been around for a while, especially Brigadier Gordon or Alistair Gordon Lethbridge Stewart. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So the Ood is a servant, like Matthew is, and Matthew from the Matt Smith era. His name was, he wasn't named Matthew. He was nephew. Yeah, he was called nephew, and then there are people like called uncle, aunt, and something like that. And then nephew was the right, and then Michael Sheen played played House.
House.
Yeah, he took over the TARDIS when Matt Smith was drawn to that junk planet. I can't remember what that episode's called. The Doctor's Wife, I think. Or Doctor's... Yeah, something like that. But anyway, that's Prime episode. I think we're also going to get a bit more deeper into Swarm and Azur's plan. Like, they have a plan for something.
Yeah, well, and see, like, the more I look at it, the more I think they're trying to slow the Flux or quell it in some degree, right? Like, why would they need to kill one of the Mori members unless they were trying to slow the Flux, right? Like, I don't I don't know.
But they seem like they want to kill the Doctor, or at least.
Well, I mentioned something else. I can't remember what it was, but there's something that doesn't seem entirely malevolent about their plan, right? Like, the only way to slow the flux is to slow time, so why not kill a Mori member? And it was the passenger. It would be the easiest to transport people if they are in less of a sum. So why not put 2 million plus people into one body and then transport it, right? So I don't think, like, my prediction is that they're not entirely malevolent. Right. They might have intentions that aren't entirely good, but the flux, like, even for example, say the flux is an issue for them, so they're taking these souls away because they need them, right? Like, even then, so they're doing a benevolent thing even if they have a darker cause.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, killing one of the members of the Mori might have slowed down the flux just enough for something to occur that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, so it looks like Carvanista said that the Earth shield is beginning to break, or something like that.
It was completely gone.
Yeah.
Which would make sense. Like, if UNIT came in, maybe there was a breach in time and they were returned to a point where they could help.
Yeah.
That seems like kind of a stretch, but gosh, we'll see.
Yeah, and it seems like, I don't know, because the last time you left that was was in the Halloween apocalypse.
You also have to... Sorry, Brad, finish.
Sorry. When the Lupari were covering all of Earth, and then the Flux was headed right towards it, and then right away we were in War of the Centaurans. So we don't know what's happened during that time. One
small thing in that trailer, Dan mentioned that they were also 3 years ahead in the future.
Yeah.
Right? So this has been a 3-year time span. They are now in 1904, but that could also be a product of the flux once again. And time could not be, like, maybe time's not affected on the other end where they are in current time. Maybe there's no time affection there, but maybe 1901 is decaying to some degree, or 1904, I guess, in this case.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say. It's really hard to make a call when they give you this kind of hodgepodge of stuff to work with. That's one of the most diverse trailers they've made to give away the least amount of information, I think, that I've ever seen. Because I can't glean anything from that.
Yeah, but it's actually kind of neat though, because it's like you can kind of base some info on it, just like what your theories are and what have you. Yeah. So yeah, like, I think definitely we'll see the return of UNIT in the next one. The Ood might have something to do with what's going on. It looks like it was on a ship, maybe the Lupari ship, and then we'll probably see Carvanista again. We will see. And then Swarm, and then what do you think Bell? Like, where do you think Bell went?
Bell went. She didn't go to the neighboring system.
No, because she and that other.
She was about to tell.
Kema.
She was about to tell Vinder where she was going, but I think the friend she was with, or that guy she was with, might have some knowledge, and Vinder's going to get it out of him, and they're going to go there together. Yeah, or he might just, like, strangle him by his throat, grab him by his collar or whatever, and just, I need some info, man, and then just kind of, he's not going to leave him behind, but I think the guy might have some darker intentions. We'll see. Well, guys, let us know what you think down below of your predictions for the next episode of Doctor Who, and we will see you for the next review. Catch you later. Bye-bye.